There we go. Would switch back to the single target thing, you know, that hammer thing, but like this hammer is just what I'm used to. I'll probably switch back to it after this raid or something. I don't know. I like to have some, you know, because I know I feel like I'm missing some when I don't have it. I just have the single target thing. Also, for those who are rather observant, well, let me rephrase that. Anyone else remember seeing Grom in the movie? In Warcraft? I know I do. He only had a bit part to play. And by bit part, I mean I didn't realize it was Grom until I saw his axe. That's how I realized he was Grom. I just saw a guy with Xhul'horac, so I assume it's Grom. It's a fair assumption considering Xhul'horac is Grom's iconic weapon, and while they are making some differences between the games, I'm not sure if the lore between the games and the movies, I'm not sure if, you know, they're going to make that change. You know, we'll have to wait to the next movie, which I presume is coming. The movie's apparently done very well. As it in its own right, as much as I may complain about it, it is a good movie. It just, I was expecting something slightly different, just insofar as just it adheres to the lore a bit more precisely. You know, I just get a bit obsessive about that, even though I do recognize that the WoW games aren't exactly they don't stick to it as the lore as good as they I mean, how should I explain it? Because my words are failing me. Okay, look at Warcraft 3. Compare some of the maps from the missions to the maps in WoW. They're different. There's things that happen in Warcraft 3 that you can't find in WoW, and there's things that are mentioned in in WoW that didn't happen in Warcraft 3. Like mentions of a blood elf or a high elf or blood elf, whatever, betrayer to the Scourge cause. That was never mentioned in Warcraft 3, but they go on about it in the Ghostlands, even though he was a new creation of Burning Crusade. So yeah, basically, like, as much as I may criticize the movie, I feel a little shitty for doing it, considering the games themselves can't even stick with the lore. So yeah, I think it's just, I'm more annoyed at the movie than the games, because I've just kind of, this is what I got into first. It was WoW, then I started playing Warcraft 3 and all that. So I don't know, just because this is what I got first into, this is what I care about more, I guess. Certainly I've put many more hours into this than I have Warcraft 3. But I'm not sure what exactly tints me in disfavor of Warcraft 3. You know, precisely, you know. So yeah, I do recognize the games aren't the best at keeping consistent lore. I do recognize that. I'm just, like I was saying, I'm more fixating on this, on the WoW lore more. Okay, just haste increased by 30%. Alright, that's fine. Oh, Christ. Yeah, he died there. Christ, this is getting a little chaotic. So I think what I'm saying makes sense. Basically, I recognize the games don't keep consistent lore, but because this is what I've kind of grown up with, to a certain extent, I care more about this lore than any of the like inconsistencies with the other games. So that's why I'm, you know, fixated on the movie, trying to be accurate with the lore that I know. The lore that I know. Then again, the movie was not covering WoW; it was covering Warcraft, as in the RPGs and the books and all that. I've actually no idea. Like I have a point that I was trying to make, but I'm not sure what it was. I just don't remember what I was trying to say. Actually, I remember now what I was trying to say, and I think I made sense. If look, this goes for every time. If I ever don't make sense about something, feel free to ask me to try and clarify it in the comments. I find it easier to when I'm not, you know, trying to play a game, make a point, and also I find it easier to make a point when I'm not playing, when I'm just typing. My mind can focus better because I can actually see the words in front of me. I can read over them, make sure they make sense. I can run them past the person, that kind of thing. So yeah, feel free to do that if I didn't make sense. So, thank you. And that goes for like not just that situation, but all. Like if I ever don't make sense in the next video, feel free to do it. And feel free to ask me, you know, just to clarify what I meant. So, but yeah, just to make it clear, as much as I may complain about Legion, I do like it. Oh, well, not Legion, the Warcraft movie. I was expecting some more accuracy to the WoW lore, the Warcraft lore, but I'm not, you know, like, I can recognize, like, in its own right, the movie is still good. While it may differ from that lore, that's fine. As much as I may complain about it, the movie is still good in its own right. It's still an enjoyable movie, even though it does differ from that lore. Seems the hero is a little drunk. Just kept running into a wall there. Going to build a wall and make the Legion pay for it. Somehow I think they're just going to fly over that wall or stomp right through it. Or somehow turn that wall into a portal. Either or. Gory. Alright. Here's something I get the final book I need off this guy, because that will mean I can leave here, you know, in like 5 minutes, rather than, you know, 10 or 15 or whatever it is for the next guy. We'll have to go fight McTerradon after this, so if we can leave like right away, like if I can leave right after this fight, I'm a bit happier. I think I might actually take a break for a moment after I do this raid, like once I get to territory books, just purely because I'm just a little off. Maybe the heat's getting to me. Like, it's just got, like, I can't focus on what I'm saying, so I'm just keep wondering, am I even making sense? So yeah. If I open the window for a while, I might cool down, and you know, my brain will stop frying. Shadowfell amalgamation. Quite a few bosses here. If I actually go here, I can actually read the lore for each stuff. Alright, I'll start reading that in a bit. Okay, apparently someone isn't moving. God damn, I'm boiling to death here. Just can't open the window as dogs. If a neighbor's dog starts barking, they'll be heard in the recording. The Infernals on our side. Good. Didn't think they summoned Infernals, but I wasn't sure. Okay, there we go. Oh, same person from the last raid. Wonder how many in our current raid were in the previous one. I think one of the healers was. Maybe one of these two. Oh, Christ. I was laughing at Chada. Got kind of startled by the fact the foul surge was on me.
It's too far away.
One of the paladins, the paladin from our last raid, in case you didn't get read it there, they couldn't use their judgment ability for whatever reason. So someone else who was a lot of time, it must be a goddamn quick typer, considering like we're in the middle of a boss fight here, and they responded quickly. And they just commented, "Only God may judge him." I just find that funny. So yeah. So judgment ability broken and all that. Come on, tank! Don't leave mid-fight. All right. Whatever. Get this Vanguard thingy down. Then we get back to pummeling the boss. There really isn't enough DPS here. Well, okay, there's probably enough DPS tunes or characters or whatever you want to call them. Excuse me, but I don't think they're well geared enough. Okay, Divine Shield. No. I'm looking forward to, like I was saying before, I'm looking forward to Legion. Though I'm hoping, like seriously hoping, that they give it, you know, like, all the content it needs to be good expansion. Like here they didn't, you know, they didn't really give it enough. They didn't fit, you know, like I was saying earlier, how like shot rats left unfinished, that kind of thing. You know, they didn't really give it what it needed. I hope that the same doesn't happen with Legion, because if it does, like apparently WoW's subscription figures are doing really poor right now. I can see them doing even worse. Well, I said I could imagine them doing even worse if they don't, if Legion doesn't do well. Certainly, who knows? Maybe even if Legion doesn't do well, you know, they don't, you know, do it well. Who knows? Maybe the expansion will still be great. Well, but subscription numbers will still be great. Who knows? Well, we won't know until it's you know, expansion's out and all that. 2 DPS after dying, so which is annoying. Means boss is gonna take longer, meaning more people are gonna die, presumably. It's a little bit irritating. I think we really need to kill this guy, actually. Okay. One of the healers is out of mana, which is a bit irritating. Actually, 2 of the healers are out of mana. Ah! Shadowfell Annihilation. The energies of Shadow and Fel react, unleashing a massive explosion. Within 20 yards, inflicts 62,500 Shadow Flame damage, and destroys any patches of creeping void or chaotic Fel blaze that it touches. Inflicts 8,925 Shadow Flame damage to all other players. Targets within 5 yards take increased damage from further Shadowfell Annihilation by 25% for 10 seconds. Players who cause a Shadowfell Annihilation are stripped, Fel touched, void touched, blazing, wasting void, and Fel tinged. Fel singed. Just gonna take a quick drink. Ooh, and my helmet broke. Well, that's irritating. God damn, that's a ton of ads. Alright, once more into the breach. Someone with a knight's title. Damn. For those who don't know, as far as I know, that means they've been playing since Classic, and played a lot of PvP at that. You could only get those talents. I know all my gear is busted. Well, the helmet's busted and everything else is yellow. I'm not going to go repair. I don't have time. Probably get back into this quickly enough. Yeah, see? Tank. They would have to be here since Classic and done a ton of PvP back then. That was the title you could get back in Classic. You can't really get it anymore. Well, you can't get it anymore because it was removed. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that looks cool. The massive transformation, all that. Just sit down and have some food. Very dramatic. 100 extra mastery puts me at nearly 60% mastery. Nice. Just 51% off. 51% off. Mini out.